They don't mess around and gave your boy bail, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Keefe D, $750,000. I guess he got $750,000 bail and house arrest. They set the bail today, man. It's $750,000, man, and I guess
he's not actually out, but he got a bail.
Yeah, he has a bail. He has a bail right now, and I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't know for sure, man, but I've been talking to some people, man. He for sure about to make some kind of deal, because I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you who should be scared than a motherfucker right now. Is that motherfucker Puffy. Puffy done did a lot of shit, man. And was, you know, they always say was done in the dark, coming to light, man. Puffy done been out there putting money on niggas' head and putting bread on people's head and all kind of shit, man. And that's all it takes is for him to, you know, I think they want Puff too, man.
I don't know.
You know, Suge, you know, and he said in several interviews that Suge looked right at him. So that's all it takes is for Suge to say, yeah, I did see that nigga.
Man, it's a lot of, man, I just hate that it's just, it's just a gang of he say, she say, and let me do this and let me, I don't, man.
It's crazy, man.
Like I say today, everybody wants to be somebody. Whether it's you could do it positively or negatively, it don't matter, man.
Seems like negativity is the way to go. Think about it. You got motherfuckers that's famous for no reason. This motherfucker is famous for killing one of the best entertainers in the history of music. Think about it. This nigga is known for being in the car with a nigga that shot Tupac and was getting paid to do interviews, dog. And you know, not to shit on a nigga when he down, but he gotta be the stupidest motherfucker alive. Cause this some shit you supposed to go to your grave with, my nigga. This nigga sitting up there doing real interviews and then get in the courtroom like a dumbass and say, well, I was just joking, I was just trying to get money. Don't wrote books and all kind of other shit.
Yeah, man,
this shit is crazy, dog. I think sometimes, man, that this shit is like, I be wondering sometimes, man, if I'm one, what's they call that shit, a virtual reality, some shit like that, if this is even real, dog. Because motherfuckers is just stupid nowadays.
Like I said, but it is
and not the shit on that man.
I don't know if it, I don't know if like I said, everybody wants a position, man, and shit, a gang of niggas who call themselves smart do dumb shit. And I don't think it's just because motherfuckers don't have the mind state. I just think motherfuckers, some people today do whatever they can for, you know,
for clout, what they call it, clout chasing, fame.
Whatever it is.
Infamy.
Whatever it is. Like nobody likes to be normal. Nobody wants to follow the old school code. That shit is old. You know, everything is popularity and promotion and publicity, whether it's negative or, you know, and I've known that since I started rapping. Motherfucker told me all publicity is good. Whether it's bad, it don't matter.
Man, I don't buy that shit, because at the end of the day, bro, I got motherfuckers that share my last name, man. People that share my last name, and the last thing I want to do is some dumbass shit, dog, just to embarrass my family, dog.
Some niggas got integrity within themselves, I guess, about doing certain shit, but I mean, everything again is front and center. It's cameras and lights, camera, action, and it don't matter. Ain't no secrets, and you know, niggas have learned that shit. Everybody's watching. And if I can charge a nigga, if for every dollar I could charge a nigga for watching me put myself in a position, I'm with that. Because you look up at the end of the day, it's going to be 2 million motherfuckers, and I'm going to have $1 from every nigga watching. Some niggas think about money is valued more than anything, man.
If I was a criminal today, I would do everything by myself. I wouldn't do shit with nobody else. I wouldn't give a fuck if a motherfucker was my brother. I would do everything on my own, because the motherfuckers go tell. I'm gonna tell you, out of all this shit with Keefe D, somebody go come out the woodwork and tell some shit.
Do you think that if we wasn't in the day and age of social media and internet and anything, would any of these stories be spoken?
Probably not, dog. I was telling somebody that the other day. I said, dog, this is the era now to where you can't do shit in motherfucking private.
Because
you can't even get him to think about it now. I was telling my son, I was explaining to him on how he can't do certain shit, right?
Right.
It was different back in the day. I used to get in fights every fucking weekend when I played ball in New Mexico State. I'd beat a nigga's ass up at the club, beat a motherfucker up, slap a bitch, you know what I mean? All kind of shit, right? And nothing was ever known about it. Now, a motherfucker got a camera some motherfucking where, and somebody's gonna go somewhere and report something. Next thing you know, you on 25 different news outlets. Oh, Norman Steele did this. He slapped a bitch at the club.
Especially if
he mushed a bitch at the club. He choked the nigga out. You feel what I'm saying?
Especially if a motherfucker think they can get something out of you.
Oh, hell yeah.
A nigga gon' hem you up in a minute.
Indeed.
I just think, like I said, because we have made content and social media so fucking popularized by, like you said, the camera and money and monetizing shit and all of that. Mm-hmm. A nigga will tell a story if, oh, you gonna pay me?
And
you get me? It's like what happened to the code of, okay, nigga, you know a nigga killed somebody, we gonna give you $1,000 to come talk. Nigga be like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Hell
Who did what? Like what? Where? How?
Sir, like I said, go to the grave.
That's what I learned as a nigga who started gang banging at a young age, you know.
Keep your motherfucking mouth shut.
I just, like I said, I come from the tradition of you don't say anything. Like you don't say shit. Like anything, and people today, like, oh, you gotta tell and you gotta help if it's this situation or it's this situation. Even a lawyer told me, shut your mouth and don't say anything. If the police get to asking you anything, you don't say any motherfucking thing. If a motherfucker asked you, did you get over in the right lane and put on a turning signal, you look at that motherfucker and go, I don't know what you talking about. You get me? Mm-hmm. You don't tell a motherfucker, yeah, I put my turning signal and I got over.
Motherfuckers go on these shows, dog, and if they ask to see their motherfucking asshole, they go bend their ass over and show it to them.
But then it's the exploitation of the motherfucker who goes, hey, nigga, I got 5,000 for you. I mean, you know,
$5,000.
If you were freedom. But a lot of, like I said, a lot of niggas who walk that old school code, it's 30 years later. You get me? A lot of the shit that you was probably making a gang of money from or whatever the case may be, you get me? That shit ain't happening 30 years later.
Oh, no.
Now you feeling like, hey, you was a nigga who was involved in certain shit 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I got 5,000 if you come on my channel.
I'll tell you this, and me and you both know this. You from the city. I don't mean no disrespect. Keefe was that nigga, dog. Keefe was a real baller.
I mean, he was
a significant figure.
He was a significant figure in the hub city, affiliated with Southside, and he was a significant.
He's a baller.
So, like I said, it was just certain, you know, on a regular day back then. If the enemy came through and blasted, niggas ain't finna be like, oh yeah, the enemy came through in a red car or a blue car. Nigga gonna be like, we don't know nothing.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
So the times have changed to where, nigga, I got 5,000 for you. And then the nigga gonna hit you up 2-3 months later, or I got another 5,000 for you. certain niggas is looking at it like, man, I want to be celebrity too. And I don't even know if this that mind state, but this is, everybody wants to be famous.
I'm going to tell you something that's addictive. That motherfucker right there, this motherfucker right here is addictive. And just to know that motherfuckers is looking at you, dog, I think social currency holds more weight than the actual money now, because a lot of these motherfuckers ain't making no money, right? They make, just because a motherfucker got a following with a couple 100,000 people watch them don't mean they making money. You know, I know the business like a motherfucker.
Exactly.
Because it has to be stuff that's appealing to an advertiser. Pepsi, Cola, State Farm is not going to pay a motherfucker no money to go in there and show his ass. They don't want to be affiliated with that bullshit. So you can have a whole bunch of motherfuckers looking at you and not be making a dime. It's the social currency. Oh, man, you see me on the thing, I had all these motherfuckers looking at me. Mm-hmm. It's motherfuckers that get addicted to the point I've heard motherfuckers just go on. I've seen it firsthand. Motherfuckers go up there, yeah, I did this, I did that. I've had motherfuckers insert themselves into my movie, and I'd be like, I don't even know this motherfucker. Who the fuck is this nigga? Who the fuck is this nigga? It's just, it's crazy nowadays, bro.
Yeah, like I said, it's everybody, you know, like that shit is addictive. It's like a nigga who got hooked on whatever drug of choice, and it make them feel good. The days of niggas who want to be behind the scenes and no, I'm good. I don't want no pictures taken, or no, I don't. Oh, you know, sometimes you have your homies with you and the interview lady come by and they want to take pictures, or they like, oh, MC8 or blah, blah, blah. And they get to one of your just homies from the block and they put the microphone up to them and niggas be like, oh, no, you got to interview me. I'm just the homie.
Hell yeah.
Now, nigga, today, a nigga gonna be like, hold up, grab the mic and be like, oh yeah, I'm so-and-so.
Next thing you know, you got 20 homies to rap now. The one nigga that was supposed to be security is a rapper now. Talk about, cuz, I need some beats.
Like Pinocchio, we gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangsta chronic pose, this is